Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy A1, man, aka everybody's favorite trucker. What's up with y'all, man? I know it's been a minute. Um, just tapping back in with y'all, man, to see what's going on out here in the trucking world, man. If y'all here, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. I've never said those things in a past video, but we're turning over a new leaf, man. We're trying to provide a little bit different context. Content. Just kind of shift things in a different direction, man. I want to be more consistent with this YouTube thing, man. But also, I want to check up on my peoples, man, see how y'all doing. So this little video today, man, is pretty much is asking, is trucking still worth it in 2026? So right now is July 31st, 2026. Is it worth it? You gotta ask yourself, like, what's important to you to answer that question. But before we do that, man, I want to dive into a couple things. Personally, do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. Trucking is still one of the, I'm not gonna say it's easy to get into, but you obviously you don't need no degree. You know what I'm saying? Just basically have a good driving record, and companies will pay for you getting your CDL. That's a plus. So y'all will pay for my training, y'all will pay for my lodging, my stay. Y'all will help me get, a career that I can generate six figures like later. Maybe not, really not immediately, but later you can generate some money, to make good for yourself. If you want to be an owner operator later, whatever, man, the sky really is the limit. You know what I'm saying? Start your own fleet. There's so many options. But like I said, I do think it's beneficial, man, for anybody that's still watching. Man, get your CDL. For one, on the positive side of things, the flexibility. If I want to drive my truck for 2 years, take a year off. I can still get me a warehouse job and just chill, get back into society, you know what I'm saying? Be around my family every day. That's a plus. You'll never not have a job. You'll always have a job with a CDL, man, always. You can always call somebody. Every company is hiring. I don't care. Every company's hiring. So the flexibility part is the biggest, that's flexibility is the biggest flex, right? You can really get out here and always be employed. That's huge, man. That's huge. Knowing that you can always have a job, you really can't beat that. So yes, that part is very important. Next is the money. Most jobs, like trucking jobs, even if you're local, you can make like 25 plus an hour. Some city jobs is paying like 40 bucks, 35 bucks an hour, just to run around town and don't even work on the weekends. You know what I mean? That's cool. So over the road, if you're an over the road driver, if you ain't making $1,500, go to another company, bro. $1,500 should be your base minimum in a truck. You away from your family, you know what I'm saying? You eating this shitty ass truck stop food. So make sure that you at least grossing $1,500. And I'm not flexing saying 15 because I know y'all gonna kill me. I'm not saying 1,500 is $1 billion. It's not. But that's at the borderline. Like, if you're making less than that, reconsider your job. You should be closer to 2K a week. Next, an important factor is the freedom. I'm in my truck. I move like however really I want. I want to be on the East Coast, I'm on the East Coast. I want to be close by the crib, I'm close by the crib. Man, if I want to, like you said, if I want to take off and go do another job or take a vacation, hey man, I'm out, park the truck, you gone. You know what I'm saying? There's so much freedom with this at the same time. Now, there's a lot of things that's against you, but the freedom part, it do exist in trucking. So make sure y'all remember that. Another important thing is the relationships. Some of my closest friends, shout out to my brother Santiago, my boy Nick, man, Gio if you watching, Cohen. Dog, I done met some of the most amazing people, like people who saw YouTube videos like, hey, you that dude from Western Express? Like, yeah, that's me, man. I'm like, yo, and then we get to talking, get their number, chop it up with them. Some of them own trucks now. My boy Santi, that's like my brother, like one of my closest friends. He got a couple fleets. He went Amazon doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Really, really doing good. So where you started at with Western Express, I know people like to bash them saying, they trash this, and that. But that first step allowed their next 10 steps to be whatever they desired. And that's real, man. Now they out here making like Good money, man. And yeah, I'm proud of it, man. Proud of my bros, man. Salute to everybody. Now, obviously, there's more good. And like I said, the money aspect do vary. Just find a good place for you. But don't get played out here. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be making a decent amount of money if you're going to be on the road. Locally, you got benefits of being home. But sometimes being local, you feel like you're on the road. Because you can go work 11, 14 hours driving. You got to drive 30 minutes home. You're going to be at the crib for, 7 hours? Shower, eat, all that. Then you got to go right back to work. Yo, that's still rough too. You know what I'm saying? So there's some local jobs that got you feeling like you on the road, because when you go home, all you're doing is just taking you a cool nap, shower, eating, you back at it. So let's not get it twisted, you know? But let's talk about some of the bad, man. There's a lot of bad DOT, dispatching. Rates is one of the worst things. Your company, whether they good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Like pay can be good or bad, but I want to talk about your home time. Those of you who got families, make sure y'all got a job that's going to get y'all home. That can be one of the worst things, is trying to get home, but you got a company out there that's playing you. And when I say playing you, I mean playing you. Like, no, we can't get you home this week. Then you need to park that truck and go home anyway and find you a new job. You know what I mean? So don't get played on the go home thing. Home time can be very, very detrimental to you, man. But don't lose yourself in this truck if you got a family at home. You need that time away. So make sure you hold your job accountable. And before you even jump in the truck, talk to them about these things. Like, you know how people interview you for a job? You interview that company. Hey, how often y'all gonna get me home? What's y'all detention like? What's y'all layover like? What's y'all breakdown pay? Do y'all got breakdown pay? Do y'all got this? Yo, these are questions that you generally need to ask. So serious. Don't be scared to ask these questions to people, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a job that you're about to commit to. You don't want to be that person bouncing around. So make sure the communication is open on both sides. Interview your job as well. Being on the road, man, another bad thing is stress. Dog, you got two things you do as a trucker. You sit and you hold the steering wheel, shift some gears, and you think. Your mind will take you places that you ain't never been before. You got so much time on your hands. So make sure you're in a good place mentally. And what I mean by mentally is, you got the kids at home doing bad at school, disrespecting their parent, their mom, and then you away, you can't really discipline them. You can't be there to help. Credit card bills is adding up. Behind on mortgage. Maybe you got a kid on the way and the money's slow right now. That's bothering you. You gotta generally put yourself in a position where the stress is eliminated. I know it's easier said than done. We all battle things, man. All battle different things, man. Can't tell nobody how to go about stress, but try your best to eliminate it. If it don't do you no good, you gotta eliminate it. Cause when you get in this truck, that shit weighs on you 10 times more when you out here by yourself. And then you start snapping on people. Then your attitude is shitty. Just make sure that y'all in a good place mentally, man, when you're in the truck. That's why it's important to get home. To, you know what I'm saying, to be flexible, to be making good money. You know what I mean? So that way that cures a lot of this pain that you're going to go through. All right? So interview your job. It's important. Something that you got to stay away from is these punk-ass companies. There's some companies out here that will really play you like you a fucking violin, dog. Do not get out here and be no yes man, yes no. No, there's things you can say no to. If you tired and you know what I'm saying, your job had you running all day and now they expect you to do a overnight run somewhere that's straight through, you know what I'm saying, you out of hours, you out of this, you say no. Oh, no, but we gotta have it there. We don't have no choice. That's the only load. That's this. No. Hang up the phone. Go to sleep. That's it. That's it. Cause if the second you fuck up out here, guess what? DOT ain't gonna be like, oh, well, you drove this load up. Oh, but my job made me do it. It don't matter. And your job not gonna stand up for you when you fuck up. Get out here, fall asleep behind the wheel and hit somebody. Kill somebody. Kill yourself. It's gonna be your fault ultimately. It's okay to say no. If they fire you, oh well. Go get you an attorney. You know what I'm saying? And tell them, like, yo, I got terminated from my job because of this. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to go about it. But do not get out here and get played with these companies that's forcing dispatch on you, bro. We don't do that. If you don't feel comfortable going to a place, you know what I'm saying? Like Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, New York. Say no. Like, I just don't feel safe. Y'all know safety rules. I'll tell a job real quick. I don't feel safe going there, man. Find something else. Hang up the phone. Done. And another thing, that's on the bad side of this stuff is equipment. Equipment. Do your pre-trips. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your truck is safe to operate on the road. Make sure your trailer is safe to operate. You'll be amazed how many trucks is running down the road. Trailer got no brakes, no lights, turn signals don't work. You got some, it's 100 degrees out here in the summertime on the East Coast, like, you know, the Southeast, whatever. It's 100 degrees outside. AC messed up. The company said, oh, go buy a fan. Go buy a fan? Hell nah. The hotter I get, the more irritated I get. So just make sure your equipment is good enough for you to make that money. Very, very, very important. Outside of that, man, like, again, do I think it's worth it to get your CDL? Absolutely. Just stand up for yourself. Hey, nobody gonna stand up for you but you, man. Other than that, I hope y'all been good. I hope I get some comments, man, from some subs, man, from the last 9 years of having this YouTube. I want y'all to comment down below. Where y'all at now? How y'all doing? How the road treating you? You know? Let me know some stuff, man. But get your CDL, man. If you're new, get your CDL. Get out here, make your money. But there's a couple things, man, that you just got to remember. Mainly, it's okay to say no. Please, the same way your job interview you, you interview your job. Anything you want in trucking, you can get. A trucking can be a 9 to 5. It can be you going as long as you want to go. The more you want to run, that's the happier the company gonna be. Oh, he don't want to come home, he want to run. Oh, let's make some money. You can do that too. You really can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But you got to stand on business. All right? So YouTube, man, for the first time y'all hear me say, please like, please comment, subscribe up. It's your boy A1, man. Everybody's favorite trucker. Y'all hold it down, man. Love.